Here comes Manavidos, El Verdugo, the executioner. Was that right?
No,
El Verdugo?
El Verdugo.
El Verdugo.
The executioner.
El Verdugo.
That's when you're out balanced, right?
Yeah. Well, he might have some if Ruslan cracks him good. But this man turned pro 10 days before Abdullahev's 14th birthday. He's 37 years old, but packs quite a punch, Sergio. 10 knockouts in his 14 wins.
Yeah, big puncher, has a lot of confidence. Very determined fighter. You know, speaking to him, we know that he's confident. We know that he had a long time to prepare for this fight. He had a 3-month camp, so he's prepared, he's determined, he's a hard puncher, and he's a high rate volume puncher as well. So you can expect him to throw a lot of punches and back up Abdullayev with only his 4th fight.
Sergio coming off a win over Kevin Johnson, said he learned a lot in that fight, said that Johnson was very awkward, had to figure him out, and that he was looking for the knockout a little bit too much. He promises not to make that mistake here tonight.
And that's what I was talking about. Whenever you're dealing with an inexperienced fighter, you know, like Abdullayev, he's a power puncher. He drops people in sparring. We know he can punch hard, but he hasn't translated that power into the professional ranks with only 1 knockout in 3 fights because he goes looking for the knockout a little bit too much, overloading on shots. This is where you got to start, you know, taking your time, being a little bit more patient, using angles and footwork. That's what these Uzbeki fighters are brilliant at, is footwork and angles and flanking opponents, catching opponents off guard. That's what Abdullayev needs to start working on. You know, catching angles and then punching your opponent when they're not seeing the power come.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Both of you guys know what I expect out of you. A good, clean, tough fight. This is for the WBA Continental title. Let's touch them up and let's go to work.
Ruslan Abdullayev, 3-0, 1 knockout. And he's known as a power puncher in the amateurs. His manager was telling us he was dropping everybody, and they expect him to do the same thing in the professional ranks. Let's see if we can get a knockout here tonight against what looks to be a very tough and rugged and determined opponent, and Edwardo Abreu, who Sergio said he fights Uruguayan style, which he thinks is very similar to Mexican style.
Well, we're going to find out right now. If he puts pressure on, he does have the power, he does have a good technique. If he comes forward and moves that head, digs that body, then we can bring that Mexican style straight from Uruguay.
El Verdugo.
El Verdugo, the executioner, always looking for pain. And you can see those wide shoulders by Abreu.
Yeah.
You can see that he's strong. You know, a lot of these fighters, you know, from that area, that region, Argentinians and Central America, they're strong fighters, wide back.
Abreu coming off a draw against Wenceslao Gutierrez. That was back in July of last year. Said he still has as much passion for the sport now than he did when he began at the age of 15. Said he's not in it for the money, he's in it for the passion.
Yeah, and this is, I think, a pretty good style opponent for Abdullayev. Kevin Johnson, who he fought last time out, very slick, has gone the distance with a lot of good fighters, including Joel Iriarte, who's scheduled to be on this card. You look at Abreu, he is much more of a rumbler. He is much more of a guy that wants to bang it out with you, and that is a style I think that can bring out the best in Abdullayev.
If he doesn't stand in front of him, you know, and right now I like the way that Abdullayev is using the entire ring, you know, staying light on his feet. He's not overcommitting on the power. You know, he needs to use speed right now and try to get the heavy hands of Abreu, you know, holstered, you know, not throwing them out right now, just jabbing, feeling them out, keeping the fight in the middle of the ring, then you throw your power shots.
Good body shots there from Abdullayev. Seemed like they caught the attention of Abreu.
That was an interesting comparison. Abdullayev kind of compared himself to Juan Manuel Marquez. Sergio, he said, I like that kind of attitude in the ring. I want guys to come at me and bring the fight to me. I don't have to go chasing them around the ring.
Well, I could already tell you that he has lighter feet, better footwork, faster feet than Marquez. Marquez, what made him great was his technique, his timing, his power. That's what made him great, his patience.
Counterpunch.
His toughness. You know, these are all things that Abdullayev does have, but he has a long way to go if he wants to be like the Mexican great in Juan Manuel Marquez.
Yeah, it is the counterpunching that they were more making the comparison to. Again, if you come at someone like Abdullayev, they feel like he can catch you with these counter shots. That's what made Juan Manuel Marquez brilliant. That's what put Manny Pacquiao down and out back in the day. He was one of the best power counter punchers in the game.
And he looks great in a sombrero.
Oh, good shot there. Short little left hook by Abdullah. Abreu took that well.
There's a left hand scores for Abreu.
Yeah, it's a tricky combination, you know, entering with a 2 and then a power 1 for Abreu.
All right, round 2.
You gotta love
Abdullah.
you gotta love the translator in the corner, who is MJ Akhmadaliev, the former unified champion at 118 pounds, translating the instructions of Joel Diaz.
Yeah, it's interesting. They were talking about how Ruslan Abdullayev, since he's the youngest in the house with all the other fighters from Eastern Europe, he has to carry their bags, do all the laundry and all the cooking. He's kind of the rookie that has to deal with all that stuff.
A good body shot that he landed, Abdullayev, downstairs. That's what's going to catch the attention of Abreu. Abreu has long arms, wide shoulders. It's going to be hard to get those the head shots, but those body shots are catching the attention of Abreu. He doesn't like those body shots. Abdullayev has quick hands, but he has good timing, good accuracy with that left hand. There's that body shot again.
And you can see Abreu wince every time he takes one of those body shots.
And Abdullayev's arms are so short and compact as he beats Abreu back off the ropes there.
And I already see a difference in Ruslan Abdullayev. He's not rushing the knockout. This is how you get the stoppages, when you take your time and you really get accurate with your power. You torque your punches, you turn your waist.
He just nodded though at Abreu, who caught him with a left hook in that exchange.
There we go, good shot.
But yeah, this body work, this body work is going to slowly take all the wind out of Abreu's sails.
Bekdemir Melikuziev, the body snatcher. Another Uzbek here in the crowd. I bet he's loving what he's seeing with those body shots from Abdullayev.
Yeah, Abreu just can't get comfortable, can he?
Because this is steady pressure. This is what actually breaks down tough guys and breaks down fighters like Abreu. You know, patience, accuracy, touching them here, hurting them there, but never rushing your work. That's what Abdullayev wanted to work on.
Good headshot there. I've seen a wobble.
Yep.
Abreu.
Yeah, Abreu's on borrowed time, it looks like.
Yeah, those shots throw off your legs in equilibrium. It was right on top of the head. It was a great glancing shot. Those are the ones that hurt you the most sometimes.
Yeah, look at Abreu's footwork. He just can't get his feet settled.
Good shot there. I love the body shots by Abdullayev. But more impressively, it's the patience. You can see that he wants to land the right shot. And he's very economical. He doesn't want to waste any punches with Abdullayev.
That's what you want to see from Abdullayev, Sergio. I mean, Golden Boy wants to put him on the fast track. This is his 3rd scheduled 8-round fight. They want to get him into title contention inside 10 fights. You need to have some special performances to get those kind of opportunities.
I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. Beautiful shot, great counter, step back, made room for the uppercut. Perfect body shot. Excellent round by Ruslan Abdullayev.
I like the entire time that conversation in the corner was going on, Sergio was leaned in at the monitor hoping to pick up a few extra words.
The dialect is different in Uruguay. I couldn't pick it up.
Who speaks the most beautiful Spanish in your opinion, Sergio?
Mexican. Orale.
All right, round 3, scheduled for 8. If it keeps going the way it is going, I don't think Abreu's going to last very long. The body work's taking a toll. You can see the redness on the outside of his left part of his body. And also a couple of temple shots, too. His equilibrium seems off.
And the referee between rounds was checking in on the corner of Abreu, asking about that right leg. He thought he saw some concerning things in that round. Maybe it buckled once or twice.
Very responsible is Abdullayev. He touched him downstairs and dipped back up. He didn't.
Oh, nice left hook. Abreu walks right into that. And again, that unorthodox stance, he's almost completely square.
I love how savvy Abdullayev is. He punches and dips. He doesn't punch and stand right back up where he can get countered with a shot. See how he punches and dips, Abdullayev. He touches downstairs and then dips his lower body to get small.
Back-to-back vicious body shots from Abdullayev.
And Abreu, after suffering his only loss as a pro, has gone 8-0-2 since. 10 fights unbeaten, Sergio.
And you can see that Abreu has heavy hands. You can see that Abdullah is respecting those heavy hands. And now it's Abreu coming on the front foot. He wants to make the fight. He wants to exchange with Abdullah. But Abdullah needs to be smart here. Get off the rope.
What a right hand, and down goes Abreu.
That was all accuracy on an overconfident, over-aggressive Abreu.
Hey, you okay? Come to me. Step over to the side.
I don't like the body language of Abreu.
The referee doesn't either.
He's getting a lot of time.
I'm not sure what's happening. The referee is looking to the corner of Abdullah. I'm not sure what they were checking on there.
Either way.
I think Abdullah was confused there too.
Well, Abreu's certainly confused after eating a massive shot from the Uzbekistanian.
And now turning southpaw, trying to give Abdullah a different look. Now going back to orthodox, but when you're hurt, you shouldn't be switching like that. It's not your natural stance.
Oh boy, Abdullah looking as good as we've seen him.
Yeah, looking brilliant and taking his time looking for the knockout.
And they might stop this between rounds, this corner, because he is taking a hellacious beating as Abdullah scores again.
There's a lot of punishment in that round.
And you can see Abdullah right there trying to set up the power shot.
Estás muy quieto, te pega fácil. ¿Entendés? Vos sabés trabajar, tenés toda una carrera. Acá te tienes que demostrar toda tu carrera.
I like that little move. I like that little move from Abdullah. The right hand, little shove to put him to the ground. He kept the pressure on throughout the rest of this round, just throwing and landing haymakers on Abreu. The referee stopping into the corner of Abreu between rounds, telling him, I'm going to be watching you early in this round.
Yeah, he said if you get hurt one more time, I believe I heard the referee say. So Abreu right now has to do something special and do it quick.
Abdullah looks so sharp and so confident. This is the best I've seen him.
Oh my.
They're gonna stop this fight. Abreu's out on his feet.
Yeah, any moment now, they will stop it. Abreu just looks like he's hanging on by a thread. Oh, the body shot again, overhand right, and again, the referee starting to grimace with every shot that lands. When's he gonna pull the trigger?
Abreu's a tough guy, and you want to give guys like this every opportunity, but this beating, these punches are just piling up.
There's gonna be an ugly knockout. I don't like, there's no fighting Abreu, and you could see that his punches have slowed down because he's wary of those body shots, and Abdullah just getting started. He punches through opponents, Abdullah. Great accuracy, great power, great timing, and now he has confidence behind him, knowing he can hurt someone like Abreu.
Oh, finally Abreu landed a punch, but got the counter right back.
They should stop this fight. I mean, Abreu's getting hit with clean shots now. Hard shots, everything's landing cleanly now.
Well, to his credit, Abreu's still coming forward and throwing punches. He's not trying to shy away from the action.
Yeah, at this point, though, it seems like he's operating on instinct.
No, he's gonna get hurt, guys. Abdullah is landing some hard shots. And Abreu's not rolling with him. He's just standing there absorbing most of that power. You know, he's not taking the power away from him. He's not shifting his body, shifting his weight to take the power off. Those are the punches that really do damage to a fighter. There's an opening for an uppercut if Abdullah can set him up. Abreu is dipping right into that shot, going downstairs, bending his knees, but Abdullah hasn't thrown that punch tonight. Everything's landing from the jabs, straight punches, hooks, but it's the uppercut can get this done.
No steam on the punches from Abreu at all, just winging arm shots. Abdullah, did you see that little bully move there, Sergio, where he just used his body to bump Abreu back?
Yeah, to get some space.
Bring that up.
Now a little fight left in that Abreu coming back now.
Yeah, nice job by Abreu to stand on business, as they say.
Five.
Chris Mannix just
We're not
browbeated me since Murataya, not Murataya.
He also didn't win the vacant title last time out. He won an interim version of the title and was elevated after Lomachenko retired.
Pretty embarrassing when Chris Mannix, a Caucasian, has to correct you on a Japanese Mexican sounding name in Murataya.
Poor Todd.
I mean, you know, there's worse people to be corrected by. If Sergio had tried to correct me, there'd have been a real issue.
Oh, good shot. Nice little short shot to the body there. Sneaky shot by Abdullayev.
You sure it's not Abdullayev?
Stop.
You know, this is where the pressure, I think, shifts somewhat to Ruslan Abdullayev. He's got an opponent in front of him that has basically been a punching bag since early in the fourth round. He's got to get him out of here. An 8-round decision.
And there was a right hand. How did he not go down after that shot?
And an 8-round decision does nothing for Ruslan Abdullayev.
And you can see Abreu's legs stiffen up when he gets hit with shots now. The punch resistance is not there for Abreu. I would like to see Abdullayev, instead of concentrating on one single shot, concentrate on combinations and flurries and speed to force the referee to stop this fight, because Abreu doesn't have the legs to keep the balance anymore.
Well, Abdullayev said in his last fight he was trying for the knockout, Sergio. Do you think he's going for it? Is he doing a good job just staying within himself?
No, he's doing an excellent job staying within himself, but he can get this stoppage. I mean, this is when he should go for the knockout, but concentrate getting the knockout with speed and combinations and shoe shines.
Good right hand there, right down the middle.
This is an excellent version of Ruslan Abdullayev, and if this is what we're going to see going forward, he's going to be a mean fighter, a lethal fighter. I love what I'm watching.
Oh, what a shot there! Abreu down for a second time.
They should stop this fight. There's no more fight left in Abreu. No more legs. The 37-year-old legs are out.
Come here. Come here.
Let's go, he said. Let's go. All right, you got to give credit for the heart and the courage of Abreu, but he might be too brave for his own good as Abdullayev is teeing off.
They should stop this fight. I mean, there's no fight left in Abreu.
A lot of pride, a lot of heart, no fight left in Abreu.
Oh, again, a right hand, but Abreu, oh, he's gonna make it.
Why not continue? Stop.
They have stopped it, and Ruslan Abdullayev gets his second professional knockout.
And that's what we needed to see from Abdullayev. That's what Golden Boy wanted from Abdullayev. That's what he gave the crowd. Great knockout, great performance, patient, poised, and dangerous. Beautiful shot right there. And you can see that glancing left hook that kept Abreu hurt a little bit, then he came back and finished the job with that right hand. And here's that beautiful shot, left hook right on the tip of the chin. You can see the whole body jolting from Abreu, put him down. It's the same knockdown right there, punching through his opponent. That's what I like by Abdullayev. You can see that he punches through opponents. He doesn't just touch the chin. He wants to torque the entire waist and get all power and torque behind it, which he does. And gets the job done right here. End of the fight. Great shot right there over the top, keeping his opponent hurt with those temple shots. There's that uppercut I wanted from earlier, setting up that left hook. And
fight fans, the official time comes 2 minutes 59 seconds in round number 5. Your winner by knockout, still undefeated and still the WBA Continental Gold Super Lightweight Champion from Kivrai, Kipchak, Uzbekistan,